Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with something a little different today. We have, obviously, Fall Guys Season 4 coming out tomorrow. And on the advice of a person, Vedran, thank you, mate, I thought I'd do a Fall Guys mini-games tier list for Seasons 1 to 3 to show you what my favourites are here. We've got just a basic template here, created by this guy, Lucalp. It has D. I think I'm just gonna. I kind of want another one. I don't know if you can make another one. Can we? We're gonna add a row below. There we go. And we're gonna change that row. We're gonna add We're gonna add F in because we need some Fs. We need some Fs in the chat. So let's go through and rank what my personal opinion is on all of these maps. So first up, we got Whirligig. Whirligig, I think it's all right. It's easy to be fair. I feel the new variations have created some good stuff. I'm gonna put it at B to start with. I think I might move some around. I think it will change as I look at other ones. I do want to find where is a certain course that is just gonna be automatically in the S tier. If I can find it. Is it? What? Where is it? I can't even find it. Jinxed, F tier. That's just pretty much. Okay, Hexagon, it's S tier. Hexagon's S tier. It can get very annoying, and it is a bit luck based, but at the same time, it's the most engaging final, I think, and it's also one of the quickest finals. So I think that's why it's got to be up there. It's especially Hexagon Trials. That's some good stuff. Hexagon, it's amazing. It's really good. I also found it. Slime Climb. Slime Climb's S tier. Slime Climb is way S tier. It's I'll put it there. It's even the best one. It is the pinnacle of Fall Guys maps. Like, you can't get better than it. The problem is, if you've got a bad computer or bad connection, Slime Climb will be F tier. Because I started off on a laptop that couldn't handle it, and I didn't get past the log as much as I tried. I think I did like 40 or 50 attempts, so I hated Slime Climb. Whenever it came up, I was like, oh, okay, that's the end of the game then. Now it comes up, I'm like, yes, get in. It gets rid of loads of people. It's a perfect eliminator. I love it. Anytime it comes up, I'm like, yes, get in. So that goes in S tier. Dizzy Heights. I think Dizzy Heights, most of the obstacles are going to be B or C, to be completely honest with you. Dizzy Heights, it's okay. It's all right. I think I'll put that at B as well. Hit Parade, similar. I think I'll put it C, a little bit less. It's kind of sometimes very luck-based, so especially towards the end, so I'll put it there. Seesaw, to be completely honest with you, I think Seesaw is a B or an A. It's in that little region between it. Seesaw, if you're at the front, it's good. If you're at the back, it's really bad. It shows you what the mass of the people are really like. Because if you get stuck on one side and it's bad. But if you get good at it, that's good. You can do well. But if you're at the back, you're just screwed. DoorDash, I'm gonna give it a D. It's so luck based. It really is. And if you get one, like, you can just get absolutely trampled by people. It's a D for me. It's especially a second round DoorDash is a D. Maybe a first round DoorDash, maybe that's a C. But this is the killer of squad games, because you can guarantee if you're in a squad of 4, one person's not going to get through just because they have a terrible bounce, and especially with the physics. Maybe apparently they're getting improved for Season 4, the physics. We will have to see. Gatecrash. Gatecrash is a B. I like Gatecrash. It doesn't come up anymore, especially in the playlists, but I quite enjoy it. It's a good one. Tiptoe. I think Tiptoe, I don't know. Tiptoe is a C or a B for me, I think. It may be a B, maybe a C, I don't know. But let's put it B for now. It's very tense, to be completely honest. And if you get screwed by other people, right then, that's it. That's done. Okay, we're back. But yeah, as I was saying with Tiptoe, when you're when you're at the front and getting, it's very just sort of pushing and stuff, and if you go, you're screwed. But the variations have made it a lot more interesting, so I'll keep it a B. It's between B and C, I think, for me. Fruit Shoot, Fruit Shoot's a D to me. Fruit Shoot, I'd hate playing Fruit Shoot. It's so so one mistake and you're done. Like, I don't like Fruit Shoot. Night Fever, I think it's a B. It's I feel like it's quite easy, to be honest, but for a lot of people I feel like it's very hard. It's it's one of those ones where if like the bit thick bonkerses can absolutely ruin people, but I don't seem to have many problems with it. The variations have made it a lot more interesting, so yeah, we'll have to see. Wall Guys, that's a D. Wall Guys towards the end as well as an F. Wall Guys, especially with the grab mechanics, it's awful. When you get a good run towards the front and things are lined up for you, it's fantastic, but the mechanics of jumping and the physics absolutely ruin this game. The amount of rage on that is insane. Big Fans, I think it's a C. I think it's a C. The problem with Big Fans is you have to sit there and wait for the 5-minute timer constantly because everyone can't make it all the time, it seems. So it takes a long time to get through, and sometimes you can get absolutely screwed by it. Jump Showdown, I think that's an A final. It might be an S final. I think I've won most of my games on Jump Showdown. It's very, very good. But at the same, I don't know. It's got the same picture here as Jump Club. But this is Jump Showdown. This is the final one. But at the same time, it can go on for ages, and it gets very, very tense. And grabbers as well, especially if you get coming up in squad, you can kind of be ruined. But I don't know. I think it's between A and S. Jump Club itself, I think that's also an A. I love Jump Club. It's just Jump Showdown, but with more eliminations, especially when they put in the variations like the 2 or the 3 or the fruit. I think it's very, very good. Rollout, I also think that's an A. I think you might be surprised at that, but Rollout is an A to me. It's at the start, when season 1 came, it was too slow, but now it gets rid of lots of people, especially in a Slime Survivors playlist. It gets rid of like 20 people, 15 people right off the bat, and it's pretty good, and it's quite hard to get to lose it if you're not paying attention. Block Party, got to be a C for me. Block Party is a C. Block Party, it's a good. Block Party with 30 people, I reckon's a B. Block Party with 10 or low, that's a C to D for me, and on average it's I think to C. It's fun, but it's boring. The first sort of like half a minute of it, you just stand there. You don't do anything. It's very hard to get eliminated in the first 30 seconds. Only the end bit is the hard bit, or the jumping bits. So they need to improve that. I think put some variations in. Oh wow, Perfect Match, gotta be a D as well. Perfect Match, Perfect Match normal is a D. Perfect Match variation is like an A, like with the spinner, and then the Perfect Match with the fruits, I'd say C. So, but the problem is the variations don't come up enough. So I feel like Perfect Match regular has to be a D. It's just boring. Like I know that the variations and the spinners make it so much better, but you barely ever get them, so I'm gonna have to keep it at D. Tail Tag, it's an F. Tail Tag's an F. It's terrible. You get it in really late rounds, and the lag and desync make it awful. So that's just all I'm gonna say. Hoopsie Legends, I think Hoopsie Legends is a B. B between C. It's fun, especially when it first came out in season 2. That's really fun. But the presence of the golden hoops, especially towards later rounds, make it a lot worse. If everyone had to just get 6 hoops, it'd be a lot better. And some of the desyncing, but I think it's okay. Egg Scramble, I think the problem is most of these team games I'm going to be ranking quite low. Egg Scramble, I think, is between C and D at the moment for me. Because basically I think I'll put it at C. I think I'll put Egg Scramble at C. It's not the worst. But once you get ganged up on by one team, you're kind of done. The gold eggs do help, but you need a lot of defense and attack and a good team. Egg Siege, I think it's also a C. I think Egg Siege is actually better than Egg Scramble. But they're pretty much both C's. Rock and Roll, that's a D for me. That's a D, nearly F, I think, for me. Rock and Roll, I hate it. I hate Rock and Roll. It's really bad. It's just awful, I think, especially when your team is bad at the start. Fall Ball, oh god, I've had a bit of an up and down relationship with Fall Ball. Fall Ball on its own, the concept of Fall Ball, I love. I think I'm going to put it in C, because especially in the Fall Ball Cup, the teams you have against you, or your teammates, are just awful. Your teammates make it the worst ever. So I'm going to put it middle of the line. If you win, it's an A. If you lose, it's an F. What is this one? Team Tail Tag. Team Tail Tag, I don't think it's actually as bad as Tail Tag, so I'm going to put it at D. It's not like, it doesn't matter if you don't have a tail towards the end, as long as your team's okay. I'll put that there. Hoopsie Daisy. I think that's a C as well. That's not too bad. I quite like that one. We don't see it that much, but it's pretty good. It's just the one below Hoopsie Legends. The team game is not the worst. Hoarders also, I think it's a C. Hoarders is good because it can sort of, unlike other team games, it can sort of flip very quickly. So that's a problem with a lot of these big team games, is once, like Egg Scramble, is it sort of, once one team gets ganged up on and that's it, that's done. Full Mountain, I think Full Mountain, I think it's a B, to be completely honest. It's a fantastic little one, but it's very quick. Problem is the desyncs, and one mistake and you're out. And especially getting put back on the second and third row. That's an issue. But in the new update, I've heard that they're going to put everyone on the same level. So potentially it's going to be better, but it can't, I don't think it's the first final ever, but at the same time, there's a lot of issues with it. Royal Fumble, I think it's a C. It's a C. It's just tail tag, but with less people, and it's just, you just run around for a minute, and for the first 45 seconds doesn't count. It's only the last 5-10 seconds of the game that actually matter, and obviously the desync grabbing, yeah. Oh wait, Jump Showdown, wait, what? So we got Jump Showdown here and Jump Club. Maybe, okay, we'll take that Jump Showdown and we'll put this Jump Showdown in. I don't know. Roll Off, I think Roll Off's an A. I didn't like Roll Off at the beginning, but I quite like it now, actually. Once you get into it, it's quite quick as well. So I think this is quite a good game. So we'll put that in A. Skiffle, I think Skiffle is between a B and an A. I genuinely think Skiffle might be an A, actually. They had some issues with sort of not counting, but it's different. It adds a different layer in with the ice, jumping through hoops. It's a very good idea for a map. Just a little bit of lag, sort of glitches, and it's not too good. Tundra Run, I think it's a B. Tundra Run's a good one. Good. We're into the Season 3 maps now. Tundra Run, it's a good obstacle course. It has, especially the end, it can cause some issues. I think that's a solid one. Thin Ice, I think is a B. I think Thin Ice is a B. It's between B and A. It's very boring at the start compared to Hexagon, but it adds some sort of a bit more tactical than Hexagon, because Hexagon's a lot more luck based, while Thin Ice is actually a bit more tactically based. The ice does make it harder, but it's probably a B plus. I'd say probably a B plus. Freezy Peak, it's a D. It's a D, Freezy Peak. I hate Freezy Peak. It's wherever you start. If you start in the wrong place, you're screwed. Like, you want the one with the punches coming horizontally, not upwards, and especially when you get a fourth round with 10 people to get 7 through. I don't like Freezy Peak. I don't like Freezy Peak. Snowy Scrap as well. That's a D. I've never won a Snowy Scrap. Barely ever play it, and yeah, I just don't like it. And then Penguin, I've never played this game ever. This is the one map I have yet to play for Season 3, because I play playlists all the time now, so I don't even know. So I guess I'll have to put it C for the moment, because I genuinely do not know where to put it, because I've never played it. So maybe we'll play it in Season 4. But yeah, so this is the sort of lineup. We've got a couple A's, a couple of S's, a couple F's, quite a few D's, but the most it's as you it's as it should be for a tier list, with the most in the middle, a couple at the top, a couple at the bottom. Hopefully with some new variants and new bug fixes, maybe a few of these like Wall Guys, maybe DoorDash, maybe some more variants on Perfect Match, they can get moved up. Maybe some of these ones with variants can get moved up. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll do this at the end of Season 4 as well, to see it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. I hope you guys enjoyed a different style of Fall Guys, because there isn't actually a Fall Guys episode out today. And I hope you guys are excited for Season 4, because I am. I will be streaming tomorrow as well, if you want to watch that. Well, I'll be streaming if my internet permits. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys next time.